Yo, 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 Trey T23 back on with another video. Going to be talking about NBA free agency so far. Now, this first video, I'm actually going to just talk about what the Lakers have done. Because the Lakers have really killed it. The Lakers have really killed free agency so far. So I'm going to talk about, okay, so they had, I think it's 16. It shows, because I'm on something where it shows me all the teams and all the players that they picked up, because I can't memorize all of them. A lot of them I do know, but some of like the little ones, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to memorize them. But it shows a total of 16 players in free agency. Yep, that includes the 5 that have not been picked up, or, well, because Mo Bamba was waived. They released him. Tristan Thompson, Wayne Gabriel, Shaquille Harrison, and Scottie Pippen Jr. all in free agency. All of them are unrestricted. So yeah. So the first one I'm gonna talk about, Austin Reaves. Now, Austin Reaves is getting paid about $14 million for next year. $56 million for 4 years. Now that is a steal, because the the mid-level exception is $12 million. He's getting paid $14. That's a great contract for the Lakers. It's a great contract for Austin Reaves. But if a team, he could have got paid more. Austin Reaves, it's a good contract. Came into the league, an older rookie. Played solidly. Played really solidly, but for the money that I thought he was going to make, I thought he was going to be about a $20 million contract. A team like the Houston Rockets could have went and picked him up, have him come off the bench, because he's not starting over some of those guys. He could have got paid. Now, that is a very good contract for someone like Austin Reaves. It's a very good contract. But for $14 million, you can't tell me some team couldn't throw out $17-18 million for Austin Reaves. Cannot tell me that. And actually, I'm going to get into this. I'm going to talk about this in the beginning of all these videos, because I'll probably make 2 or 3 videos on NBA free agency. I'm not hating the players for the contracts. The Jeremy I'm gonna just give an example. The Jeremy Grant contract. No, I'm gonna talk about the Dillon Brooks contract. I'm gonna talk about that real quick. Dillon Brooks is making $20 million for 4 years. Anyone that's watching this, anyone that exists, if someone offers you $20 million to make in a year, no matter if you're the worst person in the company or the best, you're going to accept $20 million, especially if you're making minimum wage or anything like that. Just a regular person, if you get offered $20 million, you're going to take it whether you think you deserve it or not. You're going to take it. 1,000% of the time, any person that has a functional brain will pick up that will take that money. Don't get mad at the players. Obviously, shout out Jeremy Grant. He's making $35 million, and he's never been an All-Star. He's been in conversations, but he's never been an All-Star. But he was offered it, and you're gonna take it. I thought like everyone would do it. Yeah, you're gonna get paid $35 million to do what you're doing. Boom. Anyone's going to take that. 5 years, $160 million. Everyone's going to take that. But that contract from Austin Reaves is amazing. It's amazing for the Lakers. Rui Hachimura, 3 years, $51 million. It's about $17 million per year, including, it's going up or down. I don't know the exact contract thing. But $51 million over 3 years for Rui Hachimura. It's another great contract. D'Angelo Russell, $37 million for 2 years. He's making $18.5 million. That's like 10, 11 less than what he was making last year. Again, a good pickup. Retained 3 people. Now, this is a good contract. Gabe Vincent for 3 years, $33 million. $11 million per year. It was a great contract. Again, a great contract. He played really good in the conference, specifically the conference finals, but played really good throughout the playoffs. Finals, the Heat kind of cooled off, and they lost. But this contract from Gabe Vincent is amazing. The Lakers picked up a shooter, someone that can play make, and someone that can create his own shot, and he can play defense. So whether you're starting D'Angelo Russell, starting Gabe Vincent, you got someone that can hit the three. D'Angelo Russell kind of struggled in the playoffs, but it's his first playoff with the Lakers. It's going to happen. I think he'll be a lot better this year, especially because he's not going to have the expectations of being an all-star, a borderline, not even a border, like a former all-star. People were expecting him to be that Brooklyn Nets version of him, but clearly was not. But that's all good. I think he's going to be a lot better this year for the Los Angeles Lakers, especially when they're making $18.5 million. Another great pickup for the Lakers, Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish was on the Knicks, played amazing to start, got injured, and then just never got play time. Went to the Trailblazers, played good, never got minutes again. He was getting DNPs and everything. So I think Cam Reddish coming to this team, being a solid rotational player, is going to help them. 3-and-D player. He's a young player. He's someone that has flashes. He's going to keep getting opportunity. Going to keep getting opportunity. I hope it's a Lonnie Walker, Malik Monk type year for him and Jackson Hayes, who also got picked up 2 years, $4.6 million. About $2.3 million combined for the next 2 years. I love these contracts. And then Taurean Prince was one of the first free agents to get picked up for $4.5 million on a 1-year deal. Great 3-and-D player. Can hit the three. He's lanky. He can play defense. And he's a grit and grind type guy. So that the Lakers did good. They lost Lonnie Walker to Brooklyn. Lost Malik Beasley to Milwaukee. They lost Troy Brown Jr. to the Minnesota Timberwolves, which that's a good pickup for Minnesota. And I lost Dennis Schroeder to the Raptors. Now, great free agency by the Lakers. They brought back 3 of their key players in the playoff, or two of their key players to the playoffs, and then added Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, Taurean Prince, and did they add anyone else? I completely forgot already. Oh yeah, and Gabe Vincent. All solid pickups already on top of having D'Angelo Russell. You have D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves. You got, I think they have someone else. You have those 3 guys playing the point guard / shooting guard position. They also picked up Jared Vanderbilt back up. You got LeBron, you got Anthony Davis, you got a Jackson Hayes, you got Cam Reddish who can play the 2-3. You got Taurean Prince who can play the 3 alongside with LeBron. Not sure how the rotation is going to be, especially since we know Anthony Davis's injury history. They don't really got a backup big, so go and sign a vet minimum and like a Dwight Howard or something like that. Just sign someone that can play backup minutes. Because I'd say Jackson Hayes is more of a 4. Can't necessarily shoot the hell out of the ball, but he's an athletic 4. Can play defense, can block some shots, has 4 or 5 mean posters throughout the entire regular season. So it was a really good offseason from the Lakers, and they came out firing. First pickup was Taurean Prince. Then they signed Gabe Vincent. Then they re-signed Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, then D'Angelo Russell. Then they also picked up Cam Reddish and Jackson Hayes on the vet minimum. They did lose Schroeder. I wouldn't say it's the biggest loss in the world because you did pick up Gabe Vincent. You brought back D'Angelo Russell. You brought back Austin Reeves. Brought back Rui Hachimura. Brought in Cam Reddish, Taurean Prince, Jackson Hayes. So I think the Lakers are decent. Lakers are good. You got LeBron, Anthony Davis. You just filled the pieces around them. You got players that can play defense. Got players that can create their own shot. Got players that can knock down shots. Got players that can kind of, like D'Angelo Russell. LeBron James goes out. Anthony Davis goes out. D'Angelo Russell can kind of carry that load offensively until they come back, at least to some degree. So Lakers, a dub. They had a really good offseason. So that's going to be the end of this video. I'm going to make I want to say 2 more. I forgot. Jalen Hood-Schifino, Maxwell Lewis, also great pickups. They picked up Maxwell Lewis in the 2nd round. He's a very solid NBA player already. We saw Jalen Hood-Schifino in the first game of Summer League, and he was dogging. Maxwell Lewis, I didn't really watch the entirety of the Lakers Summer League. I'm going to try to tune into a little bit more Summer League this year, especially with Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, Brandon Miller, a couple of those guys. But yeah, they brought in some decent rookies. I think they're going to be solid this year. That's going to be the end of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.